Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Well, the question of the morning is Tesla now taking Bitcoin once again? Well, there's been evidence to suggest that the code has been discovered on its website. Well, we shall see in time. We can see that Tesla did have a big sell-off over the last couple of days, which is typical after a earnings, which asked the question for my second question, and that is, are there any real bulls left in Tesla? Because this seems to happen every time. However, even Elon Musk says he likes the small investors, says on his earning call himself that perhaps sell it at the top and buy it back at the bottom. He actually said that on his earning call, which was quite an incredible statement from a CEO of a company, suggesting perhaps you should sell it now and buy it back again. Because, of course, all it does is change its hands. It doesn't actually make a difference. One person sells it, another person buys it. We're back where we started from. Anyway, it's an interesting point, but Tesla is up today. As you know, I've been buying it on the way down. There was some midnight action. As you can see here, this was happening during the midnight hours because you can now trade 24 hours a day with Tesla. So very, very interesting indeed. So what do you think? I did actually put a post out this morning on Twitter. I'll share with you a couple of things I'd like your thoughts on. This is the first one. I call these real talk when I do a bit of an in-depth a bit of information here. It's the financial sphere, the Tesla fluctuation narrative. It is gaining heat with significant attention, both in financial circles and on social platforms. You might want to take a little read of that one and leave me your thoughts. I'll just give you the link to that one if you'd like to have a little read of that. But also, this was the information just underneath this. I put out this morning. This wasn't very long ago. This was just as I discovered the news, literally within minutes. This news here looks like Tesla is getting ready to embrace Bitcoin again. As per their website hints, the latest buzz showing over 50% of Bitcoin mining now running on renewable energy. And Elon Musk said that he would do it again if Bitcoin became green. It's a green signal in more ways than one. Indeed it is. There's my tweet. Now a little bit of crystal ball prediction there. So it looks like it's in the code of the website. Doing a bit of research this morning. Very interesting stuff. Go and check that out. There is the link right there if you want to go and have a little look. All right, so what do you think? Interesting morning. All right, so anyway, that's our action this morning on Twitter. And we can see that Tesla is up. Let's see who's here. Good morning, everyone. Octavio Garcia. Good morning, says Stephen. Senor Pilot Holt. Good morning, everyone. So let's go through all our positions this morning. We're up again this morning. We're green again. Now, I'm going to get a much more volatile brokerage account because my Roth IRA was always beating my general account because I didn't have any exposure to Tesla. Now I do. So we're up today and we'll keep our eye on this, but it's a new strategy. Let me add my overlay. Very, very important stuff to add our overlay. There we go. I'm beating the market again, which is good. If I'm beating the market, I'm better than anyone, right? I'm the greatest investor in the world. There we go. Beating the market. Dogecoin is up 5%. That's a bit of a telling thing. Dogecoin has just moved. That doesn't surprise me. Let's look on our crypto bubbles. I've just had that come through in the last few minutes. Let's go over to our crypto bubbles and take a look. All right, let's look for the green. Look for the green. MKR is looking hot today, up 13%. And let's take a look for Doge then on our. Because of course this is very much Elon Musk's choice. There we go. It's up 1.2% on the hour, 1.1% on the day. Not quite sure what Robinhood is going on, about 5%, but that could be some out-of-date information. We've got 1.1% on the day. So that's interesting. Anyway, that might include the early hours. So anyway, the main one at the moment is MKR. Our favourite asset is, of course, there we go. There's Dogecoin right there. It was right there in front of me. 1.1. So not quite what Robinhood reported. That might be over a different time span. Anyway, looking for our XRP on there. Where can we see our XRP? Anybody see it? I could just type it in. Might be easier. Just do that. Might as well. XRP. Let's have a quick look at it. XRP is down today very slightly, 4.8, but up on the hour again. You can see. So anyway, we'll keep our eye on XRP throughout the day. We are looking for a $5 price target. And as we talk about it, everything is starting to go up again. I'm beating the market on my main account. Virgin Galactic is still a dead loss at the moment, going nowhere. Gold going down. I'm not buying it till it's under 180. The S&P is going up again. Very nice, 417. Amazon, I trimmed off the top and it's come straight back up again. That's really, really good. Tech sold off yesterday and the safe defensive stocks were bought up. Apple's going back up. Next year at energy. I'm just looking at my Amazon. I want to get back to $7,000 again because that's where I was before. But I trimmed off the top, so it's no surprise. Enphase Energy, we're seeing 1.73. Very nice indeed. Coca-Cola down very slightly, but we had a huge rally yesterday of defensive. So 4% up now on my brokerage and 3.25% with those lovely dividends. So very nice indeed. I did trim off the top a little bit. J&J also down very slightly, but let's get... in context, we've been down 4%. We're up now 2%, so a swing of 6%. The same on my Roth is up 5%. So very nice. We don't care that it's down a bit today. That's not an issue. Chevron is up today. I'm looking to get out. I've got 11% to go. It's dead money as far as I'm concerned. Tesla, this is the story of the day. Is Tesla a 6X like Kathy would suggest? Well, there we go. That's the question of the day. Tesla is up, as you can see. We did have some sell-offs. Let's see if we can hold today and start to build back again, because if we do start to move back up again, I'm going to go up very, very quickly because I've now added to my position. I only had I had 16. I trimmed down to 14. I sold off the top. Now I've got 18.5 on my broker on my Roth IRA. I bought on the way down. I don't think it's going to go all the way down like last time. And I added nearly 3 shares on my brokerage account. So that's where we're going to see some extra movement in my main account. That's why I did that. I want to be exposed to that. All right. Rivian has continued to go up. I'm up 5.74 since I bought that one single market share. McDonald's, Google, Microsoft, everything moving up today. Is this going to be a sell-off Friday, or are we just going to run and run and run? Let's have a look. Robinhood's back up again. I'm up 49% on my main account, and on my Roth IRA, I'm up over $1,000 now, 47.1. I'm holding it long term. IonQ up 328% on my market share. But my Roth, I've started to buy back in, and I'm up 9%. Very nice. Rocket Labs, we're up 15%. We're up at 1.54 today. Very, very nice indeed. Good morning, said Senior Polk Stephen Lewandowski. Good morning, everybody over there on TikTok. You're watching my YouTube broadcast. If you are a serious trader, a serious investor, and to be fair, most people on TikTok don't tend to be because they're scrolling through. This is just my suggestion. You're not getting the best experience right now. You're not talking to my traders, my investors. You're not seeing all my trading screens. You're on my phone looking at my YouTube broadcast and getting a side of my head. If you look into the profile, you'll find Martyn Lucas Investor. Spelt correctly, there are over 100 scammers pretending to be me on TikTok. They're not me. They never go live. And thousands of you, actually 35,000 of you, are following a scammer on TikTok. I can't believe it. deeply disappointing. I don't know why you're doing it, who you are, but please don't do it, because that person is then contacting you and trying to scam your computer and send you emails and stuff like that. So be very, very careful. You know I'm the real Martyn Lucas because I'm always live, and I don't follow anybody. The people that have more followers than me actually just do follow for follow, and you follow them back. Anyway, links in the profile. Come and join me on YouTube for a much, much better experience. Okay. Henrik, good afternoon. Same picture with the real you. Same picture with the real you and the crystal ball, says Bill. Thank you, Bill. I've got a lovely crystal ball from Bill over on the shelf there. Just can't get it in the camera. Good morning, Nonny315. Octavio Garcia. Good morning, Stephen. T.O. Roll. Good morning. Good morning, says Stephen. Switzer, I feel like we haven't had a good Friday in a while. Hopefully today is green. We always have sell-off Fridays, but let's see what happens today. T.O. Roll says hello. The name of our video today is Tesla a 6X, because news overnight, which I reported on my socials, is the fact that there's code hidden in the website of Tesla to suggest that Tesla are about to start accepting Bitcoin again. Anyway, the stock is up this morning. The sell-off hasn't continued yet. Let's see. And it also posed the other question that I put about the bulls. Are there really bulls in Tesla when every time we have an earnings they sell off? Well, we heard Elon Musk talk about that. You can go and check that out on Twitter, on my account. Ripple is moving back up again. Okie dokie. 78. Matic having a great day. I'm up from 38, I think it is. I bought it. Similar price I paid for XRP actually on that point. Meta is up today 0.71. Rio Tinto is up 0.12. FFIE is up 0.63. Fun is up 10% today. We've got 52% to go. Funware. I don't have a position in it, just a bit of fun. Rumble up 0.49. See if we can make some money on that today. Procter & Gamble is up today. Plug is up 1.51, still down 2%. Rocket Labs, IonQ, Robinhood, Tilray, Tesco, Walmart, Microsoft, Google, McDonald's, Rivian, and there's Tesla. Are we going to go up today? Let's have a look at the advanced chart and see we're right in the middle of the RSI, so it's neither overbought or oversold. And we shall see what the morning brings. It's very early. Remember, it's one of the 24-hour stocks, and it did start to go up in the 24-hour period. Anyway, interesting. We'll keep an eye on it. Good morning, Sid from the Netherlands. Tony Bennett has just died. No way. Of course, Tony Bennett, an amazing singer. And of course, let's do that. Hang on a minute. Let's press this button in. All right. I left my heart in San Francisco. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Tony Bennett. Very sad day today, of course. We just heard 96, Tony Bennett. So we'll put some Tony Bennett in our song, in our show today. It's music night tonight. It's music night, Friday night. We will do a tribute to Tony Bennett tonight. 96 years old, had a wonderful life, great voice, great personality, and it's very sad to hear that Tony Bennett has passed away today. Thank you very much, Mike, for bringing me that information. Rocket Labs announced a launch window for July 28th for their 40th launch last night, July 28th. July 28th. Right, now then, July 28th. Let me add that. July, is that a window? It is, isn't it? Yeah, of course. July 28th, Rocket Labs launch. Thank you. Should we cover it live on the show like we do for Virgin Galactic? Would be nice, right? Anyway. We're very interested to see the direction of Tesla in the first half an hour of trading. And we shall see how it all pans out. Watching it, we're looking at the overall position is going up. If we go over to my overall position here now, you can see that I've added Tesla to my brokerage position, so I'm more likely to see upswings like my Roth IRA was doing. Because if we look at my Roth IRA, I started this in November, I'm up over $2,000. I'm up 13.9% overall, which is very, very nice. And we want to get back to that 58,000, which is our all-time high, because we took the $4,000 out, and we won't be mentioning it again next week, because hopefully by now everyone has remembered that, and we'll just go from here. And so there we go. And today is the day I get paid from YouTube. It's always the 21st around midday. And then tomorrow I pay off my computer. And then from next month, which is August 21st, I'm hoping to increase my $4 a week investment into my portfolio up somewhat. I don't know what yet, because what I do increase it to, I want it to be a reliable number. I'm not just going to go up to $100 a month and then down to $50 the next month. I want to look at it and see the growth of what I've got and build some stability in and project, and then go, okay, I can now afford $10 a week. I would have thought it would be somewhere in the region of 20, or maybe slightly more, which is a lot from 4. So you should start to see my portfolio gain some cash again, which would be nice, especially if we get a rate hike. Could be earning over 5% for doing nothing. So that would be good, wouldn't it? Anyway, the portfolio is moving up quickly now. We're beating the market. Now, I will beat the market if Tesla does well. No question about that, because my Roth IRA was tending to do that. So Virgin Galactic going nowhere. Gold's not cheap enough. S&P is moving up. Amazon is moving up. We sold some Amazon yesterday. We trimmed off the top. The right thing to do. Nothing wrong with that. Apple going up. NEE going up. Now, NEE, we have a very specific strategy for solar. NEE has had a huge rally. People are talking about it with Biden and everything else, with the solar incentives and all the rest of it. We've had a nice little rally the last week on Next Era Energy, but it's still down, but it's been going sideways. But we've had a bit of a rally the last week. But the reason why I'm up, that I've shown more of a growth on it, is because I've been buying the dip. So I'm only down 1.3% right now. I've tripled my position, and we're looking for that dividend payment. Now, what we're going to do is, it's the earnings on Tuesday. We're going to cover it live. So what we're going to do is this. On our Roth IRA, we are virtually, in fact, we are now, for the very first time, in the money. Only up at 0.08, which is 55 cents. But however, we are in the money. The point of this is today, if we get a 5, 10%, something like that, if that happens, I'm going to sell my Roth position. If it only moves 1%, I'll do it on Monday. Because on Monday will be the day before the earnings. If they beat on earnings, then my main position, my long-term position, will go up and I'll earn those lovely dividends, right? However, I've been able to get my money out now because I was down on it, but I bought the dip. If I can get 5% out of this today, I'll sell it. If not, I'll wait. If it's 1 or 2, I'll just hold it. If not, I'll sell on Monday, take a profit, and then I'll have the cash to buy back the dip if we get a disappointing earnings, or even if it's preferably a good earnings, but they sell off. Because even when you get a good earnings, doesn't mean to say you're not going to get any selling pressure. It still happens, right? So if we do get some selling pressure on the earnings, I can buy back. So that's what I intend to do. That's my specific strategy on solar. Enphase Energy, we're seeing that rally. I doubled my position. I was down 27%, then 25%. Now I'm down 10. It's been better, but I'm not buying any more just yet. Coca-Cola, moving up. J&J, down slightly. Chevron. Here comes Tesla. It's not moved yet. Undecided. What are people going to do? Are they going to buy this morning or what? I put that news out about Bitcoin could be accepted by Tesla, and that will make a huge difference. Dogecoin and all the rest of it. Yes, cover Rocket Lab's launch. Okie dokie. I will look into that then. Rivian. Let me go over to my... let me keep an eye on Tesla for a minute. Let me just go over to Bloomberg and see what news we have. Let's have a quick listen into this morning's conversation. Let's bring this in. Let's see what we've got here this morning. All right.
It's the 7, 8, 9, 10, whichever list you want to make, but there's a lot of common names we list there. It's made a lot of retail investors rich. And the ones that work at these companies have founded these companies. It's going to be hard for those who've done so well to be shaken out of those positions. But I would simply say that doesn't mean that others are going to be joining it, because I think the returns from here are meager.
So do you, Mohammed, if you go off Roger Ibbotson's work at Yale and the log extrapolation, I take it from the Guadalcanal low of 1942, the answer is, why be in bonds if I can be in equities, and over some long term I'm gonna succeed as well. With the death of Markowitz, the Nobel laureate, 95 years old, why do I need to do 60-40?
Well, and that is the big question. You need to do a 60-40 or a diversified portfolio, which I like characterizing as such, because risk management matters, and because we know the behavioral mistakes that we make if we don't have some sort of inherent risk mitigation in our portfolio. But there is a fascinating issue. Is this about markets or is this about themes? So I could push it back to the both of you and say, it's not usual for us to have two sets of stocks, one that are riding a massive secular wave, AI being one of them, and two, these all-weather stocks, the ones that seem immune to most of the macroeconomic developments. And we're thinking here of big tech, of a few names that we both know. So I understand why the retail investor has been so attracted to that. Not only, like David says correctly, they've made money, but the theme investing is very powerful right now.
You know, within this glorious hour with Dr. O'Leary and David, you've really added a lot to this. One of my great mentors in England is it's a small school in London, you may know it, London School of Economics, Meghdon Desai. And Lord Desai codified the importance of profitability.
Of course.
Describe how profitability will work out over the next 12 months.
Well, obviously, that's the mother's milk of stocks, growing earnings. But look, let's just look at what we're confronted with right now. We still expect a small recession. And really, the more important thing to emphasize is a very small recovery, shallow recovery. And we're in an environment where the disinflation you see is happening at goods, which is largely what public companies, the S&P 500, make, and we're seeing follow-up inflation on services and labor. So I think in the short term, you've got some profit. We have not had earnings growth at the S&P for the past 2 years, quarterly, sequentially. That will happen this quarter and will continue for a few more quarters. And then I look at the decade, and I think it'll be a more challenged decade for the typical companies of the S&P to grow their profits. And I think we're heading to old norms of interest rates, which will challenge the PEs.
Got one final question here for Dr. O'Leary, and a tour de force. Bloomberg reports today, folks, I'll get it out, John Authors and Isabel Lee, it is an absolute tour de force on
very interesting. So there we go. Just a little bit of an insight to what how these presenters are looking at it. I agree. I think I agree with the sentiment of that, most of that. Anyway, let's welcome Moy Guzman this morning. Good morning, Martin. How are you, Moy? Lovely to have you here. Welcome. Become part of our family. Become one of our members. We have 95% of our live viewers are members. We have 36 countries recognized. These are our members from countries all around the world. Thank you, Bill, for all your research you're sending in this morning. Much appreciate that. Thank you very much indeed. Right, The overall portfolio is up. We've got 35 minutes to go. Virgin Galactic going nowhere. Gold, still not cheap enough. S&P is moving up. Amazon going back up again. Apple is going back up again. Next year energy, we've discussed it already, what we're going to do. Enphase going up. Coca-Cola going up. J&J going down slightly, but not really a concern at all. Oil, love to get another 10% out of that, and I'd like to get out of it. Tesla, I'm just waiting to see the direction. There's no real direction yet. We're up so far today, but it's going sideways. Very, very important, this one. If this starts to move, my portfolio is gonna fly up, because I've now got my highest position. I think I've got, so overall now I had 14 after I sold at the top, and now I have 18 and a half, 21 and a half shares, 21.5 shares of Tesla now, which is my the most I've ever had, and I'm looking to get up to 50 shares. That's my aim. Rich, remember something similar happened with Bitcoin after they announced price cuts, and then the stock rebounded. Remember, something similar happened with Bitcoin after they announced price cuts, and then the stock rebounded. Well, we shall see, Rich, in due course. I'm waiting to see the direction. It's typical for Tesla to sell off after an earnings. I sold a couple of shares, just a couple at the top, and then I bought a couple, and I bought more. I had 14, so I now got 21. So I bought 7 and a half shares on the way down. So I've added to it. I'm bullish long term for Tesla. So let's see what happens. We're up to day 1.1, but we want to get a bit of a kickstart, and then we're really going to see some momentum in my portfolio if that happens. I meant Tesla. Yes, I knew what you were saying. You were linking Bitcoin to Tesla. I get what you were saying. Remember something, let me read it out again so we don't confuse anybody. Remember, something similar happened with Tesla after they announced price cuts, and then the stock rebounded. There we go. I was linking Bitcoin to Tesla, and the reason for that is I put this tweet out this morning, and I don't know if you saw it, so I'm just going to share it with you. We are having some comments here this morning. Thank you for those of you who are commenting on my Twitter post. This is what we're looking at this morning. Here we go. Looks like Tesla is getting ready to embrace Bitcoin again, as per their website hints. So there you go. I'd like your thoughts on it. Let me give you the link here. I'd love you to go and comment on that. What do you think? Are you into Bitcoin? Are you into Tesla? Are you excited about that? They used to take Bitcoin, and they stopped. Obviously, Dogecoin became a big thing with Elon Musk. Still is. And let me read the comments out. If we've got any comments here, I'll reply to them. Mike, amazing information. Well, thank you very much. Mike, let me just reply to you. Thank you. Thank you very much. If you want to grow on Twitter, I will happily promote you here on the show and reply to you. I focus on my members. But anyway, thanks, Mike. Of course, you always get a bit of spam on your post like that, but never mind. Thank you for those that took part in that. Great stuff. Okay, cheeseburger, chips. That's a very interesting comment, Bill. Thank you very much indeed. Good morning, Ravel from Russia. From Russia with love. Tony Bennett today. Tony Bennett passed away. Let's do From Russia with Love. Here we go. From Russia with love, I'll fly to you. I can't remember the words. Never mind. I haven't got the words in front of me, so I can't remember the words, and never mind. Anyway, let me just make up for that abysmal forgetting of the words. So let's go. Welcome, Raval. Welcome to the show. and all your friends and family from Russia today. Thank you for joining us. Just want to correct the spelling a little bit. And here we go. Let me just do that now. Welcome, Ravel. Okay. Here you go.
Добро пожаловать, Равель, добро пожаловать на шоу. И все твои друзья и семья из России сегодня. Спасибо, что присоединились к нам.
Interesting point from Rich. He says, I think retail accepting Bitcoin is its biggest catalyst. It's a big one. I think the biggest thing for me, what I'm really looking for, is mainstream banking institutions accepting crypto, period. And that's what is happening now. Bank of America and JP Morgan are in talks with XRP. So I absolutely do see that coming down the line, and that's what I'm very excited about. Anyway, thank you, Bill, for explaining that. The hint is the code, right? The code could be there since they accepted Bitcoin last time. No, there's more to it than that. A lot more to it. That go and check out my tweets and the research, and you will see there's more to it. There's a suggestion that Bitcoin will be accepted once again. The other reason is because Elon Musk said when it turns green, and I explained how many mining farms now, if you like, are actually using renewable energy. So go and check that out. There's more to it than that. So Mr. X, go and have a look at, go and have a read. Alagio Aguila, I'll give you the link to it. My research this morning. It's over on Twitter, and you might like to take part in the research. Here is the link. I might actually do a poll on it. Copy link to tweet. Here we go. I'm going to do a poll on it. Okay, here we go. That's for Mr. X. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of a poll. I'm going to do a poll, and you might want to take part in this. Okay, let's have a look. Is Tesla, and I can show you what I'm doing so you can see what I'm doing so you're not kept in the dark. Is Tesla about to accept Bitcoin again? Okay, there we go, and we'll create a poll. Yes, oops, a daisy. Yes, no, and don't care. You always got to have the funny one in, right? All right, and we'll run it over a 7-day period because it's not imminent. And we'll tweet that out. Okay, that'll do. Okay, tweet that, and I will give you the link to it now. There you go. All right, what do you think? There's some evidence to suggest this. Copy link. DWAC on the up. Yeah, protest vote. I can't get excited about stuff like that, I'm afraid. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I know people like to gamble on it, but I'm not a gambler. I'm an investor. I'm buying DWAC because Donald Trump may or may not run, and it's not investing for me. I just cannot get excited about something like as speculative or as pointless as that. I don't know. It doesn't really make sense to me, but I will have a look at it for you in a second, as you are one of my members. So there you go. Is Tesla about to accept Bitcoin again? Yes, no, don't care. I've given you the link. Let me go and give it to my guests who are watching me this morning on Rumble and Facebook. Those of you on TikTok, if you'd like to vote in our poll, go up to the profile here, come out of the main live show, and you'll see my all links button. And on my all links button, you'll see my Twitter. Just scroll down and you'll see my Twitter account. Go to Twitter and vote on this. Leave me your thoughts. And what I will do, if you're on TikTok right now, I will read out your comment on Twitter, read it out live on the show, and put it on the screen. So if you want to be on the show, then you can. All right? So for those on Rumble, there is the link to Twitter. I'm also going to give it to our guests who are watching me this morning on Facebook as well. And I'd like your thoughts on it. Tesla is going up, so it's interesting to see. It is actually moving up. Is the sell-off over from the last couple of days? I hope it is. In fact, I kind of know, because I'd like to buy some more. Anyway, I want 50 shares of Tesla. But I haven't got the money for it now, so I guess it can go up. And then I can trim and then buy back when it goes down. I mean, you know, that's the point, right? Okay, there we go. I've given everybody the link for it. Hi, Martin. Great stuff. Martin, can you check space, please? Yes, I can. Of course I can. SPCE. It's not going anywhere. I still don't think it's a buy. We've got the greatest of news for them. They're flying their first public commercial flight. Last time was, of course, Italian Air Force. That was a public flight, but it's Italian Air Force, so it's military. This is the first, and the stock hasn't got any excitement. There's no coverage for it. There's the momentum has gone. The news has gone. Inflation. Rate hikes more likely. I don't think they're going to go up, but the Wall Street thinks they will. So that put pressure on Virgin Galactic. I just think the momentum's gone. I'm moving my money into Rocket Labs now. I'm starting to invest in Rocket Labs instead. I'm starting to build a position there, but I haven't got anything to say great. I know people would love me to say something great, but there isn't anything great to say about it. Storm and Norman, hi, welcome. My friend from Cornwall asked, where are you from? She's from Par near Foy. Wonderful stuff, near Truro. Storm and Norman, near Truro. But my home's there in Truro, but near Truro, just outside. And my studio is here in Dallas, Texas. Say hello to her for me. Maybe she should come on the show and have a chat. Anyway, good stuff. Overall portfolio is up. Am I beating the market? Yes, just. I'm in green. The market is in blue. Virgin Galactic going nowhere. Gold, I won't buy it till it goes under 180. The S&P is moving up. Amazon going up. Apple going up. Oh, quickly. NEE. All right. So here we go. The earnings on Tuesday. So we want to be, if we get a 5% today, we want to be out today if we can. If we get 1%, we'll just leave it. But as you can see, I'm at 0.13. The earnings is on Tuesday. End phase. Coca-Cola. J&J. Tesla is moving up on this news. All right, it's all because of me, because I'm streaming. Obviously, I can influence Tesla now. Did you know that? Oh yeah. Some people will tell you that I can. Some people will go, you shouldn't talk about these stocks. You can influence them. Blah, blah, blah. I get all kinds of comments you wouldn't believe. Can you book a phone call, please? Can you book a phone call, please? I have no idea what that means. Someone on TikTok saying, can I book a phone call? No idea what that means. You can call into the show, but you've got to be on YouTube. So yeah, you can call in. Anyway, one problem with space flight is they are sending 3 people when it's supposed to be 6. But you've not included the pilots and so on and so forth. But Switzer, I think there's a little bit of a surprise coming down the line, but they've handled it badly, so I don't really regard it as anything a good catalyst. Zachzate, good. She says, Ansem will think about it, Pard. All right, my booty, my lover. Is she listening? Is your friend listening? My friend from Cornwall asked, where are you from? Stormy Norman, is she there now? Is your friend there now? What's her name? What's her name? Nonny, I've got no thoughts on GFIA. Space, SPCE 250, yep. I even say 150. So Stormy Norman, come back. What's her name? Influence, Tesla, aha, you Martin are real. Yeah, exactly. I know. It's amazing, isn't it, TRGO? I can influence Tesla now. I can get, my 30 people to all buy Tesla in millions of shares at the same time. Anyway, let's have a look at Bitcoin today with this news. It's up today, but hardly anything at all. I wonder if Elon Musk is taking into account, if it does start to accept Bitcoin, what about if it goes down to 15,000? People are going to buy cars for half price. Just saying. Your take on UPST. I've got no thoughts on that. I could have a look at it though shortly. There's only one direction for this one. UPST. Coin rebound today. I'm waiting to hear back from Stormy Norman. What's the name of your friend? And tell me. Kaisha Schaff is the Israeli connection. She is married to Israeli. Those girls are coming to have so much fun next fly. Kaisha Schaff is the Israeli connection. She is married to an Israeli. Those girls are going to have so much fun on the next flight, says Zax8. Sensei says it would also be $1 value, but you can pay in BTC. It would also be a $1 value, but you can pay in BTC. Of course, it's got $1 value, of course. But what I'm saying is, if you bought a Tesla today on Bitcoin because you think it's going to go down to 15,000, can you imagine it? If it's not going to go up first, brilliant. Dump your Bitcoin, right, at today's price, buy a Tesla, go down at 15,000, buy the Bitcoin back, right? You've got your Tesla for half price, technically, right? Does that make sense? I think it makes sense to me. But then very often things make sense to me which don't make sense to anybody else, and that's just the way I live. I don't mind. I accept it. Anyway, it is what it is. Ripple just down slightly today. Down 2%. Polygon. This has been one of my best investments, actually. I bought this at 33 cents when Robinhood decided to delist it. Again, there's a very good lesson to be learned here. Buy what you believe is good as a use case. Buy it because you use it. Buy it because you need it. I have Polygon because it's got a use. I use it to move NFTs. Not that I do very much, but that's why I bought it. I bought it for gas fees and all that stuff. And I bought enough to pay for all my gas fees the rest of my life. Now, I didn't buy millions of dollars. I don't need to. Whenever you move something around from wallet to wallet, it costs like, 1 cent on the Polygon network. So I've got about $400 worth of Polygon. It's going to last me millions of years. So I bought it for the use case, knowing it was oversold. It went to like 30 cents, 38 or whatever it was, and it's doubled since then. Now you might go, well, where is it? You don't show any. It's on my wallet. It doesn't sit here. Nothing sits on my brokerage account when it comes to crypto. Her name is Lex. We are both at work. Watch on my laptop. Shh. Don't let the boss know. Right. Okay. Here we go. Lex. Right. Ready? This is for Lex. Right. Let me clear the screen a minute. Let me clear the screen. Right. Hello, Lex, my booty, my lover, my handsome. How are you? It's lovely to have you on the show. Apparently, you're a friend of Stormy Norman's. Yeah, I'm down from Truro. Got friends in the Camborne Massive. You know all about that, right? You don't get there ain't no train to Camborne Wednesdays, right? And spend a many night in Bunters and going around the Maharaja and all that and Baba in Truro, down Lemon Street. Of course, get a bit of surfing on down in St Agnes and Newquay. And years ago, I married a Texan, so I moved to Texas, is where my studio is. But anyway, this is a bit of a shout out to Lex. from Cornwall, which it has its own flag. It used to be a Cornwall. It used to be a country. Lex, are you one of the Trelawney Army? Do you march to London every year and demand independence? Anyway, love to have you on the show. Bit of a shout out to Cornwall. And I've got the Cornish flag back here. Look back here in the studio. A little bit of a shout out to Cornwall. There you go. St. Piran's flag's flying today. There you go, Lex, my lover, my booty, my handsome. All right, just a few Cornish slangs thrown in there. Anyway, Lex, a thunderstorm in Norman, and just thought I'd give you a bit of a shout out. Anyway, you're famous now. You're all over YouTube. In fact, you're not just on YouTube. You went out on 20 different platforms at the same time. So Lex is now really famous. People are going to go, who's this Lex Bird from Cornwall? Anyway, yes, Sensei, honestly, with the lithium price decrease and factory upgrades, they might take profit even if Bitcoin crashes, says Switzer. Or buy when there is fear, sell when everything is smooth sailing and bullish. So, or buy when there is fear, sell when everything is smooth sailing and bullish. Right, says Sensei. Right, let's get back. We've got 15 minutes to go. I'm beating the market. That's me in the green. Right, this is the S&P. So I am beating the market because that makes me the greatest trader in the history of the world. Right, because I'm beating the S&P. I'm beating it all the time, really. But I don't like to show off about it. Virgin Galactic is up 1% today. I'm not touching it yet. Gold is going down. It's got to go below 180 before I start buying again. S&P up. Amazon up. Apple up. NEE. If we can get a nice 5%, I will sell my Roth position. N-Phase. Look to buy it back on the earnings. N-Phase up today, 1.27. Coca-Cola down but moving up. J&J down, but that's nothing after yesterday. Moving up. Chevron's moving up. Long way to go. Tesla is going up. So I sold off the top, and I've been buying on the way down. I bought another 7.5 shares. I now have 21.5 shares. And my wife, Leah, has a share now. She has a whole share of Tesla. She only had $50 worth. Now she has a whole share. She's very excited about that. And I was going, Leah, you do realize now you own a share of Tesla. You can march down to the factory and go, oi, Elon, shareholder, I own a share of your company. She can do that. The same thing will happen if I do it, but she can. Anyway, Prachi Sharma said, I've never endorsed any project, but Block GPT is trying. Worth Plus, they have BGPT, which is very reputed. Prachi Sharma, I don't know who you are. You're not a verified user. Could be a bot, a scammer, could be a 10-year-old kid. I have no idea. Become a member, then research and send in verified links to our Discord. That'd be great. Think I'll start going long on XRP soon. Oh, I'm already long on XRP. I'm ahead of you, Sensei. Ahead of you. I've already done my positions. I'm already in. Made a members-only video yesterday. My overall opinion on stocks and crypto. Martin, you have access. Might be worth a watch. A members-only video. When you say members, what do you mean members? You haven't got memberships on YouTube yet. So do you mean subscribers to your service? Is that what you mean? Anyway, she says, get him, my lover. Me great-grandmother was a Cornish bard, so my bloodline is Kerno, is as thick as Rodder's clotted cream. Booty. Love it. Oh, no, Leah. Bought a share of Tesla. Time to sell it all. I know. Now Leah's bought a share of Tesla. It's time to get out. I got to be honest, it's a bad sign. The day when Leah buys stocks, they always go down. She'll tell you that. She'll say to you, yeah, when I bought Carnival, it went down. When I bought Ford, it went down. I said, well, yeah, because you bought Carnival. What can I say about it? Anyway, told her not to buy Carnival. Thanks, Martin. That made us laugh in the office. Proper made our day. Yet another reason to be a member, eh? Bloody right. Bloody right, mate. It is damn right a reason to be a member. Stormy Norman, you go and tell your good lady there that if she becomes a member, Lex, if you become a member, right, it's just a couple of bucks a month, right? You are a member of the best YouTube channel on YouTube TV. We have the highest engagement in the world. We go live more than anybody else in the world. We've got a 24-hour stream starting soon, so you can talk to your friends 24 hours a day. I've got concerts tonight. We got music night tonight. We'll do some Tony Bennett because he passed away today, of course, at 96. So we're going to do Tony Bennett tonight. Fly Me to the Moon, all that stuff. And you get access to all that. But also, if you're a member, you can have a birthday celebration, get to keep a video that people pay me $500 to make, you get for free as a member, or you can donate it. So if you've got a loved one, a friend, Lexi, your mum, your dad, some bird down the pub, you can say, I can give you a birthday treat, right, for $2. That's all it is to be a member, $2.99, whatever. You can be a member, and then you get a birthday celebration, which you might want to give to your mum. So you can get, as voted by Elton John, the world piano man, that's me, boom. I will do you a birthday song, a birthday concert video in my studio. You get to keep the video for being a member, and you can give that to your mum. So if you love your mum, that's what you're going to do right now. But if you don't, you ain't going to bother. So I'm just saying, it's up to you. It's up to you. Think on. Here's the membership link. Click on it. Stop messing around. Yes, your members. Ah, I see. Very nice indeed, Sensei. I like it. Let's have a look. Thanks, Martin. That made us laugh. Proper day. Yet another reason to be a member. That's right. Yes, that's right. Cultured Meat is here tonight for the first time in my life. I will try it in San Francisco. I'm very excited. Cultured Meat is here. Tonight, for the first time in my life, I will try it in San Francisco. I'm very excited. Cultured Meat? Zach say, you've lost me. I've got no idea where you're going with that. 7 minutes to go. Amazon. Apple. Are you buying in Tesla today? Has it reached its bottom? I've been buying it all the way. Oh, Next Era Energy's moving. This is the one. This is the one. I want to get some money out today. We've got the earnings on Tuesday. And shareholders alert, the gross law firm. Notice shareholders of extraordinary did a class action. Yeah, I've heard this as a class action about scandal around the stock. And yet the stock price is going up. Not really sure what that's all about on Benziga. Really, anyway. Expectations are high for Next Era Energy. You'll remember. Have a watch later. Damn right I'm a member. Damn right. I get free membership because I'm special, right? That always makes me laugh. I like saying that. Makes me feel important, doesn't it? I go, yeah, I'm a member. I don't pay. I get for free. Just to rub it in. Anyway, Tesla going up. Look at this. We got 5 minutes to go to see what happens. This is the poll. This is the poll I'm running on Tesla right now. Very, very important. It's very important just because I want you to click on it. Because if everyone clicks on it, if everyone votes on it, if everyone, if everyone reposts it, I might become a Twitter sensation. So it's not really important, but it's important for me. So the news is, who cares, right? But I care because I could become famous on Twitter if you comment. So that's why I want you to comment. I don't want you to comment because I want to know what you think. I want you to comment so I get famous on Twitter. Oh, that's what it's all about. That's what Martyn Lucas is all about. He wants to get as famous as Elon Musk on Twitter. Yeah. There it is. So there's the post to the tweet. Go and tweet it. Make me famous on Twitter. Tag Elon Musk in it and say, Elon Musk, you need to hire Martyn Lucas. I mean, it doesn't hurt, does it? You know. I mean, you might as well. Something new for you. Primed meat from Lab Cells. The new food for the future. Oh, okay. Zach say, send me a link into Discord. I'll take a look. DWAC, another pump. I wasn't holding. Want to get in again on a drop before the merger. Oh, man. I can't get serious about this. I really, I did it before. I made like 120% last time. So you might go, well, why don't you do it again? Because it's just a joke, isn't it? It's a Donald Trump protest stock. I mean, that's not investing, is it? Is anyone, oh man, is anyone really bothered about this? Look, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. Look, Donald Trump says, I'm going to run for president. Boom. Oh, hang on, you're not looking at it. Donald Trump says, I'm going to be a president again. Boom. Then they go, no, you're not. Boom. Yes, I am. Boom. No, I'm not. Boom. I can't buy a share of this. People will laugh at me. If I go, I'm now investing in DWAT, they'll laugh at me. There's nothing good about this. It's basically what you've got a battle between Democrats and Republicans, right? Half of the country love Donald Trump, so they go, let's all get rich. Let's promote Donald Trump. They all buy it. And then all the Democrats go, no, we don't want Donald Trump to become president. So they all short it. So there's this battle going on. Then it explodes because they get a short squeeze. And then all the Donald Trump supporters who were like all for Donald Trump then go, I've changed my mind now. I'm changed my mind. I want to sell it now because I want to make some money. I care more about my money than Donald Trump. They sell it, boom. Goes back down again. Hang on a minute. I thought Donald Trump was going to become president. Up, down she goes again. Then they go, hang on a minute. We could do that again. Up it goes again. What everyone seems to forget is when they sell it, someone buys it. So there's someone running around somewhere in some little house somewhere going, I've just bought DWAC, a company that doesn't make or do anything, and I've got all this money tied up and I'm stuck with it. I can't get involved in this. This will explode, Martin. Buy low, sell high. Man. I did it once before. I was in England at the time, and I did make some money, but I've got to wake up in the morning and look at what Donald Trump is tweeting, whether it's relevant. Oh man, I've got things to do. Right, we got 2 minutes to go before the bell goes. We're interested in an actual company that actually make things and actually make some money, mind you, Elon Musk likes to tweet, doesn't he? Is Elon Musk going to become president? No, he was born in South Africa, just so you know. Right, if you want a stock like GameStop, no one has diamond hands like Trump fans. The more put their money in over the next few years, the more it will go up, and after the merger, of course. Yeah, I know. But Donald, you remember the Truth, the Truth platform they brought out? What a flipping disaster. The Truth platform is rubbish. I've got 2 accounts on it. And all it is angry people shouting at each other. I ain't got time for that. I really haven't got time to get up in the morning and shout and swear at people and go, oh, you're an idiot. I get enough of that on YouTube. I can't sign up for this. Right, here we go. Time to ring the bell. Looking at Tesla, what's it going to do? It's going up. I like it. My portfolio's moving. Could be a good day today. Could be an exciting day. 8 votes now. Is Tesla about to accept Bitcoin? 8 votes saying yes. 50%. Right, here we go. The bell is about to go. Are you ready? We're watching Tesla. We are ready to rock and roll in 15 seconds. Tesla's moving up quickly. My portfolio's going up. Everything's looking good. You ready? In just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. We're off to the races, and Tesla, we just rung the Sensei crypto bell, and there it is. We are now going up. Tesla just trimming back. Let's go have a quick look. Right, let's zoom in and see what's moving. The overall markets are just going down. I'm still beating the market, though. Virgin Galactic, a false ruse again this morning. Yeah, I won't touch it yet. DWAC, it's not. How come I've got this on the screen? Gold going down. Virgin or the S&P just trimming off a bit. Amazon going back down again. I want to buy some. If I'm going to buy some more, wait for a dip before we do it again. Apple continually going up. Next year, energy, wait for a 5%, set a stop trail loss on it, and take my money, right? Enphase Energy, just dropping back. Coca-Cola going up. Defensives. Why are defensives still going up after all this great news we've already had? The reason is because we're more likely to get a rate. Sorry about the lens flare there. We're more likely to get a rate hike. I don't think we will, but the markets think we will. So everyone's buying defensives and so on and so forth. Anyway, Chevron's going up. Tesla, it went up. It's just sold off a little bit. Come on, Tesla. Come on. Let's see you go up today. My portfolio will pump like crazy if Tesla goes up. I've got 21.5 shares now, the biggest position I've ever had. Rivian, McDonald's, Google, Microsoft, Walmart, Tesco, Tilray, Robinhood, IonQ, Rocket Labs. Plug Power. Local cow got in. Plug Power, Procter & Gamble, Rumble going up, trying to get out, trying to make some money. Funware, 53% down. FFIE up today, but still down 1.71. Rio Tinto up. Meta trimming off a little bit. BTC going up on the news. Is it true? Is Elon Musk about to accept Bitcoin? Ooh, Polygon going up. XRP 77. Okie dokie. Back to the beginning. Let's check the news. This is what people are saying on Twitter. Have you voted yet? Have you voted yet? Why not? If you've not voted, what is going on? There is the link to the vote, right? Is Tesla about to accept Bitcoin? Looks like Bitcoin's getting ready to embrace Bitcoin again. I researched this for you. I do the work for you. All you got to do is turn up. All you got to do is turn up and vote. Anyway, make me famous on Twitter. That's what it's all about. That's all this is about, right? Diamond hands is the best way to lose a lot of money. Oh, my coffee's arrived. The lovely Leah's brought a cup of coffee in. Okay. Thank you, Leah. Overall markets are going down. I think, am I beating the market? Only very slightly. Anyway, just going off at the moment. Let's check the news. Let's see what's going on. Let me go through my Bloomberg feed. We got to do a bit of work here. This isn't acceptable. This isn't acceptable. Look at this. 1 minute on the clock. This isn't acceptable. Come on, people. You got to get busy with the fizzy, right? We've got people here, look, watching the show who can't make their mind up. Do they like it or not? Every time you come in, you got to like the video. If you don't like it, downlike it. I don't mind what you do, but do something, right? Because if you like the video, guess what? You get to see more videos like me, right? And you get notified when I go live. So do something. If you don't like the video and you think this is rubbish, which fair enough, then downlike it. That's good too, because that means next time I won't annoy you in the morning. You won't see me anymore, and I don't care. If you don't want to see me, this show is not about getting subscribers. It isn't. It's about building a family, the most honest channel on YouTube TV. We don't tell you what you want to hear. We tell you what's going on. We don't rah-rah stocks. We don't promote stocks. We talk about what we believe in, and so on and so forth. And 30 people said, yes, I do like this. I do want more YouTube. Send me some more videos like this. I support and I love Martyn Lucas. That's what you're saying. One person just, as I mentioned, love Martyn Lucas, said, forget it, I'm out. And then they've gone, no, I changed my mind. I do actually like it. There you go. 48 watching, 31. That's about the percentage that we always get. There's always a few people who sit there and go, I am not going to like it. I am not going to like it. Well, then downlike it. No. I'm not going to downlike it either. I'm going to sit on the fence. I haven't made my mind up. And that's fine. You do that as well if you want. But if you do that, you won't get notified when I go live and you miss out. So you miss out. You don't gain anything. You might as well like it until you've decided you don't like it and then downlike it. That's my suggestion. Like it, see more of it, learn about it, and then go, no, I don't like, and then click downlike. So if you can't decide, just click like. Be positive. It's always good to be positive, isn't it? And then see what happens. Right. Virgin Galactic up 1.92. I'm still not touching. It's a scalp trader's dream. DWAC, it's going up. Everyone's going, right. Donald Trump's president again. Let's buy DWAC. Here we go, up 40%. Happy Friday. The Queen of Self-Braiding. How are you doing? I liked it. There we go. We've got Jim Cramer just turned up. Jim Cramer liked it. He always likes it every day. UP moving again. It's my money printer, says Af Gorilla. Af Gorilla. I love it. There you go. DWAC. Whatever. Ali's members only video. Watched Ali's members only video. Very interesting. Very interesting. Did you watch it? I've not watched it yet. I refuse to watch it. I'm doing a protest vote today. I'm doing a DWAC. I have refused to watch it, even though it's good for me. DWAC bag holder play. I can't get involved in that because it will go down as quick as it goes up. What you can do is set a stop trail loss. I mean, you know, you could do that. Shall I buy one for a laugh to make a point? What is it on my Roth IRA? How much have I got? All right. Okay, I'll buy one. I'm going to buy one for a laugh. This is not investing, is it? People don't come for this. They don't come for this. They go, this is not what we come for. DWAC. All right, here we go. Right, I'm going to buy one. How much are these shares? $14. I can't even afford it. I can't even afford it. No, I'm not going to buy it because I can't afford it. Anyway, sod it. I've changed my mind. I'm not doing it. There you go. I was just about to do it. I bought 150. I mean, you know, set a stop trail order. I want to just point out, though, if you set a stop trail order, it doesn't always execute on a stock that gets stopped or drops very quickly. So don't think if you're buying something like this and you set a stop trail order, you're 100% guaranteed. You're not. You can pay a brokerage for insurance, but Robinhood don't provide that. So just so you're aware. Apple. Oh, it's coming together for Tuesday. We're going to make some money in a minute. We're going to make some money because we've got the earnings on. Here it is. We're nearly in the money. Next year at Energy on Tuesday, we got the earnings. So today we want to sell some, take a profit. There we go. We're up 1%. I said, if we get 5%, I will sell it. Enphase going down. Coca-Cola going up. J&J, oh my gosh, soaring. CVX. Tesla, oh, come on, it sold off. It didn't like the news. Is it going to buy back? I've got to buy some more. If J&J keeps rallying, I'll buy some more. But it's not gone cheap enough, and J&J isn't rich enough. So it's J&J's doing well. I am going to trim off. I'm up 6% now, and I've also got 3% over here. So I've got 102 profit over there, and I've got 178 profit there. So I've got some decent profits now. I could sell the profits, if you like, on my Roth for free, tax-free, and buy Tesla on the way down. But this is a $250 stock. Johnson & Johnson is $250, right? That's where I see it going. Tesla could go lower. I've got enough though. Let's get straight. I've got it's 30% of my Roth, so I've got plenty of money in it. Anyway, Funware. Kitty's talking about Funware. Let's have a look. Yep, Funware is up today, 13%. I'm 51% out. I haven't got any shares of this. We only bought this for a bit of a laugh. All we bought was $10 worth. But it's going up today. It's to do with, what is it to do with? Funware engages in development of multi-screen as a service platform. It's not really for me. One of my members said buy it. And we did it for fun. And I'm down 50%. But I'm looking to get out of it when I get my money back. FFIE, we're down 4% today. I said I'd buy it 20. That's where I'll buy it. Rio, Meta, Bitcoin, Matic, great investment for me, that one. And XRP is going up again. Coca-Cola is still going up. We're not selling anymore. J&J, we could trim a little bit to buy some Tesla. But is Tesla going to hit and bounce back from here? Bum, 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 bum. Let's have a look. Let's go through. Let's check the news on Bloomberg. See what we've got this morning. Tech stocks, US bonds, stage rebound. Let's bring this up to date.
Not, and I'll tell you why, Jonathan. So
Let's
when
have
I
a
think
quick
about
look in.
the beginning of big bull markets, you have one depressed sentiment. So I think we can agree that sentiment was very depressed coming into this year and over at those October lows. You also bottomed last October when inflation, had spiked to the highest level in decades. So that's great, but starting valuations today at 19.6 multiple for the S&P. That's the highest valuation outside of that pandemic overshoot that we've seen for the last 20 or 30 years. So starting points are much higher. And then what's really important is that policy from the fiscal and monetary side going forward will be constrained. What tends to really support those big, long, sustained bull markets is liquidity coming into the market. Jonathan, I don't see liquidity coming into this market in any big way, in the near term or even over the next year.
A week ago on this program, Mohamed El-Arian turned around and he said, this is a soft landing narrative that you do not want to fight. I've heard others say we're in this sweet spot that could last a few weeks, last a number of months. Keith, do you not subscribe to that at all, that the data over the next couple of months is going to support this idea? Whether it happens or not, people will believe it because we're going to see more disinflation, more robust labour market prints, and people will get on board with this soft landing theme.
Well, I think that's probably already what we've been seeing. That's one of the reasons why we upgraded equities, seeing that the positioning was offsides, which already is starting to be covered, and we're going to see disinflationary trends in the summer months as well. And again, the market was caught offsides. As we get into the fall, I think as you think about base effects on inflation, maybe maybe we get a little bit more stickier.
Thank you ever so much indeed. Just add a little bit there from Bloomberg. If I see anything relative, I bring it in to you. Also keep my eye on Sky News as well. IonQ, Sid says IonQ is falling. I wouldn't mind buying some more IonQ. Let's have a look. XRP going up. Polygon just trimming off slightly. Bitcoin. Meta still going down. It popped up and then it's come back up again now. Rio Tinto down. FFIE, I'll buy it at 20. Funware, Rumble, Procter & Gamble's moving up. Defensives tells you everything you need to know, folks. Plug Power is now down 4%. I'm down 4% on it. It's a small move this morning. I'm just not convinced by by Hydro. Rocket Labs today is a little bit of a discount. Let's not buy just yet. IonQ is going back down again. I'm up 6%. Don't want to buy any more there. It's very expensive. Robinhood, I'm just holding. Tilray, Tesco, Walmart, Microsoft, Google, McDonald's, Rivian, Tesla. It gave it up. It gave it up. This was the poll we put out this morning. Some very interesting news. Is Tesla, but I'm beating the market though, which is good to see. I'm ahead of the market. Is Tesla about to get back in with Bitcoin? Okay, you can buy a Tesla with Bitcoin. Now, look, here is the poll. I want everyone to vote on it. We've got 50% say yes, 37% said no, and 12% said, I don't care. I like adding the funny one now. It makes me laugh. Anyway, so go and vote on that. That's over there on my Twitter account. All right. So Tesla just sold off again. But it's not going any lower than yesterday. Has it hit a bottom? And now you could argue it looks a bit like the maybe it's hit a bottom. It sold off this week. I don't know, but we had this support for a while here, and then it dropped, and now but we are trending up. If you look at it, we are trending up. There's the lows here, and there's higher lows and higher lows. Trending up. Let's see what happens. If we can keep this trend going, maybe it was just a reaction to the earnings. No particular reason. The earnings was good. It was a beat. People get back in again. I don't know. I bought some on the way down. I trimmed off on the way up to get the money to buy on the way down, and I did. And I've got 21.5 shares of Tesla. It's a very bullish position, and it's going up. If we get back up to 90 today, I'm going to hit $60,000. It's going to really, really rally quickly. if that happens, because of course, if Tesla goes up, the markets go up, the S&P goes up, my ETFs go up. So, you know, I could get close to 60 grand today. I've never seen 60 grand. I was just touching 60 grand, never saw it, and I took my 4 grand out to pay for the computer. So this could be a very exciting day if we get a rally from Tesla. Anyway, FFIE is down 4.9. Let's have a quick look at it. Yep, still going down. I fancy a little bit of a position here. And the reason why I like the balance sheet, this company here, this is a great chart. It's really good. But anyway, I've got 500 shares of it. Very, very little indeed. I'll buy more at 20 cents. That's it. I'll double my position at at 20 cents. Anyway. We need to keep our eye. If I got Mullen open here for a minute, I need to keep Mullen open because I need to get my money out of Mullen. Is Mullen moving today? It's a complete joke stock. I don't want it. No, it's going down again. It's worth nothing. It's 14 cents. It's got 80% to go. It's not doing anything at all. So, rubbish. DWAC. So it's still going. It's trimmed off a little bit. No surprise. Could DWAC run all day again? FOMO really kicking in. Twitter says, can't retrieve tweets right now. Can't retrieve tweets right now. What does that mean? How did it play out last time it ran, Martin? Craig. Well, I last time it ran, I wasn't in. I did it in England about a year ago. I made 140%. I did it twice. And he's like, I said to Leah, this is a joke. This doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any money. Just not even a real company. It's just, what is this? It's just a rally between Donald Trump supporters and Donald Trump haters, and they just fight each other over a stock. I think it's absolutely bonkers. But you can make money. I regard it as if you visit the casino of craziness once and you make 140% twice, which I did, don't visit it again. Don't go again. You did very well. Leave it alone. That's what I think anyway. What? Did you spend 4 grand on just a computer or is it? No, it was actually 4,600 on a computer, Switzer. It's the Mac Studio M2 Ultra chip, maxed out. So, it's like 4.5 grand. I can't really show you because it's behind the monitor. But yeah, the Mac Studio M2 Ultra chip. Yes, to bring you the best service, most reliable service I could possibly bring you. I can render videos now in seconds, which used to take 10 minutes. So that was the main reason. Amazon going back down, lower than yesterday. Okay. Might be able to buy back. I'm in a no man's land at the moment. I'm not selling. I'm not buying. Apart from Next Era Energy, we're getting really close now. Next Era Energy. Yeah, I want to sell my Roth position to buy back on the earnings. If we get to 5% today, I am selling it. Because I can buy back for the dividends. No worries at all. Anyway, let's go Twitter. Let's go Twitter is down again. Twitter is down again. Is it? My Twitter's working all right. Let's have a look. Twitter profile. Here we go. Let's do a little test tweet. Let's go Twitter is down again. What do you mean? Tweet. Hello world. Hello world. Hello world. Tweet. Sending once it's sending tweet. No, Twitter is fine. There's my tweet. Hello world. Twitter is not down. Twitter is working absolutely fine. I'll delete that. No point showing that. That's a load of rubbish, isn't it? Can't put a rubbish tweet out like that. Anyway, we got some comments here. We got some comments that need replying to. Liam Laffey retweeted my post. Good, Liam Laffey. He liked it. A like and a retweet. Okay, I can't reply to retweets, can I? But I wish I could. If I could, I would. All right. back to here again. Good stock to buy with a smaller budget. What's a good stock to buy? Taylor Randall. DWAC running because it's settled on the case. Alrighty. I'm not buying it. Good luck to those who do. Hi, gents, here on Facebook. Malcolm Webb. Thank you, Malcolm Webb. Appreciate that. It's back again. Okay. I didn't notice it. I must admit, I didn't notice it, Switzer. Good morning. Good luck with DWAC Crag. Make some money. Yeah, just remember, there's some poor bugger who just bought it. He's now going, oh, I thought DWAC was a good idea. Now I don't know. Anyway, just be careful, folks. I hate seeing people lose money. Remember, if you make money on a stock that doesn't do anything, it's just a protest vote, then somebody else is left holding the bag. Do you care? No, of course you don't care. It's their bloody fault. They bought it from you. You bought it low. They bought it high. That's the game, innit? I don't short stocks, and I don't like doing stuff like that either. I like buying stocks that actually make money where the person that buys it from me makes money as well. It just makes me feel good. I've got no interest in just playing silly buggers. I don't know. It's just not for me. Anyway, Apple. NEE, come on. We've been running for days now. How much more are we going to get out of this? Started, I was down at 71.37. We're now 75. We're at 1.52, 1.57. I like it. This is a gamble, but yeah, it could be worth it. It could be worth it. You're absolutely right. How do I get to subscribe? I followed this link last time, and it took me to your YouTube page. How do I get to subscribe? What, you want to be a member? Taylor Randall? Right, this is how you do it. Here's the link to become a member. You just need to open a different browser. All right, maybe Chrome or Safari doesn't always work. It also does tell you under the video on your iPhone as well. You can become a member. But there you go. You can subscribe by hitting the subscribe button. But if you want to become a member of our channel, that's how you do it. You might need to open another browser up. Okay. Depends what you got. Depends what device you've got. I don't know if you've got an iPhone 1 or not. I have no idea. Good luck, Crag. Yeah, we're all wishing you the best. We all want you to do well. He's up. He's making money. Look, 44%. I was going to buy it, but I couldn't afford it. I've only got $14. Couldn't buy it. Can't afford it. Oh, I love it. I wish him the best. Look, I'm beating the market though. All you want to know is Martyn Lucas, the greatest investor in the world, better than the stock market? The answer is yes, always. Look, I'm in the green. The S&P's in blue. Right? So I am better than the S&P. I am better than all those people who sit around those tables and go, these are the 500 best stocks in the world, and these are what you need to buy. I come along and go, no, I can do better than that. So that's what it's all about. Oh, 49%. He's making some money. Oh, I love it. Have you set your stop trail loss yet? Oh, look at that. I love it. Well done. Well done. Remember, a stop trail loss does not work 100% in a market like this. I think there's going to be, it's going for the $24 target. You never know. Might go to 100. Good luck, mate. I'm really happy for you. And by the way, if you do make a lot of money, I expect a super chat because it was my tip. I've been promoting it. You might go, no, it's not your tip. I told you about it. Well, yeah, you told me about it, right? But I promoted it. It's because of me, right? If this goes up, it's because of me. All right, I'm promoting it on YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, multiple websites. If it goes up, you make a lot of money, I should get a tip. I'm just saying. Best job in the world, this show, tell you. Right, Martin, you buy some fun. They run in correlation with DWAC, do they? Why is that then? Why would that possibly? Why would that be connected? What's Funware got to do with Donald Trump being the president or not? What has that got to do with anything? Anyway, I can't join your games. I'm just going to sit back, take the glory when you make money and say, where's my commission? That's all I'm going to do. That's all I've got to do. See, I haven't got to risk anything. All I got to do is sit here, take the glory and say, I told you so, even though I didn't, and then say, right, where's my tip? That's the best way, isn't it? That's the best way. I don't risk anything. It's tax-free. I always look good. I always make money. That's the way to play it. That's the way I'm playing it. So, yeah, I'll be sending you an invoice later. Amazon going back down. It's the biggest position, one of my biggest positions. That's why my portfolio is going down. Next year, Energy. We are up to 1.91. They done his campaign. Oh, did they? I didn't. See, you're researching it. You know about this stuff. Good luck, Queen. BLK's beating the market since 1988. Better than BLK is beating the market since 1988. Better than the SP 500 when you come to compare them. Okay, the BLK is beating the market since 1988. Better than the S&P 500. Okay. Yeah, but I don't want to compare myself to BLK. If BLK is doing even better, I don't want to set the benchmark too high. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, I ain't going to win very much. So I got to set it against the S&P because I can beat the 500 best companies, but BLK is going too far. So I do that. Faraday Future Intelligent Electric builds beautiful cars. Going to dive a bit more into it on their website. Yeah, don't the cars look good? Did you see my video about it? I made a video all about it. Next Era Energy, 1.87. Come on. I don't know if I should just. I mean, I said 5%, but we'll see. Anyway, Polygon, Bitcoin. Sorry, hang on. Yeah, that was right. XRP. Yeah. Tilray, Robinhood, IonQ, going down. Rocket Labs. Down 3% today. Let me check it. Since the flight, look. Since the flight, it's going back down again. The next flight for Rocket Labs is July 28th. So we get a couple of days of going down, and then it rally on the flight again. Okay, is that how this stock trades? All right then. Well, I'm not in the buying market at the moment. Can you review Mattel? I can. They are the company that produced Barbie movie, and it has been said that they will produce 40 more movies. So I don't know if it's a good stock to invest into. F. Caban. We'll have a look in a minute then. Remind me again in a minute. I just bought 1,000 funds. 1,000 funds. Rocket Labs looking like a nice buy, Liam Laffey. Yeah, I was just thinking that because of the flight next week. Anyway. Overall portfolio is up. It's all about Virgin Galactic. No, absolutely useless right now. I won't touch this now until things dramatically improve. DWAC, 69%. Damn it. I would have made 20% on this. I cannot believe it. It's been halted, though. It's been halted. Now we get the action. How about that? Crag, you've made some money there today. Damn it. Why didn't I buy it? Do you know what I love at the end of the day? One of the things that makes me laugh the most, it makes me smile the most. At the end of the day, once I've gone through all my messages and so on and so forth, I pick up my phone. I'm sat on the sofa, and I'm going to leave it. It's not. It didn't do what I wanted it to do. And I see people message me. I read the comments that go, this is what they say. They say, I told you so. It always starts with that. I told you, I messaged you to buy Binky Bonk and you didn't listen to me. Now it's up 3,000%. I told you so. And I always reply back, thank you very much. I know I missed it. But you also didn't tell me about the ones you lost either. Did you forget those? I love getting those little comments end of the day. Told you so. Should have bought this one. I told you. I love those comments. They bloody get on my nerves. I think, oh, I should have listened to him or her. Should have listened. They knew all the time. They knew what was going to go on, and I didn't listen. I didn't pay any attention. Oh. Right, Tesla, new lows. Some stock exchanges have temporarily halted. They have, including Robinhood. Robinhood has also halted it. This is what happened before. I bought it once upon a time, and I remember it going over $100. This was happened last time. I mean, seriously, you can make some serious amounts of money here very quickly. No question about it. You know, you really can make some serious money if you go all in on this, and it does go to $100. I mean, you know, that's a 5x in like a day. You know, imagine putting $1,000 on it and it got to $5,000 tax free on your Roth IRA in a day. I mean, seriously, you're talking some serious profits there. Anyway, what does it mean, Taylor? What does it mean? It means to cool the markets down. They've halted trading. It's a irresponsible thing to do because sometimes if you don't halt, it's like a reset, it's a circuit breaker. You reset the market because what happens is if you don't have any control over the market, if it starts to pump and it never stops, remember, there wouldn't be the money in the stock to sell it. If everyone just kept buying, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, you know, if the percent just kept going, if they allowed that to happen, you'd break the system. There wouldn't be enough money to pay. And if everybody sold, no one would get any money. All right. It's like a bank run. If everyone suddenly said, I want my money out, remember, your bank lends out the money 20 times. They haven't got your money. When you give the bank money, they lend it out 20 times. They pay you nothing for the privilege. That's why banks are robbers. I've always said that. Banks are robbers. They send all your money out, they make money on it and pay you nothing. It's disgusting, really. But they go, we provide a service. I don't need a bank. I just do it on Robinhood. So DWAC's the same. If the stock goes up and it starts to really gain momentum, everybody on Reddit's going, buy. And everyone's buying. And now you've got a stock which doesn't do anything, worth $1 million. You try and sell it. No one. The first one person will sell it and make $1 million, and then it will drop, and then everybody will start selling, and everybody will lose money, and it won't work. So it's like a bank run. It's there to protect people. It's there actually to protect the system and the people from the people. Really, that's what it's there for. I'm all in on fun. This ran up 14,000% last time. Oh, my God. Well, let's see what happens. I'm up 23%. I'm still down, though. I only bought $10, so didn't I? You know, I'm not going to get rich, am I? The overall markets, I was spoiling the party there. It's Tesla's letting me down. I've got to go red. I'm afraid the studio's now turned red. Unfortunately, we've got... I'm now much more in Tesla than I was before. So Virgin Galactic is going down to 150. Absolute nightmare. Rubbish. DWAC. Gold. S&P. Amazon. NEE. Enphase. Coca-Cola. J&J. Chevron. Tesla. Yeah. Being sold. No one liked the Bitcoin thing. But we're still holding. Can we just go, hang on a minute, we're still holding, look. This point is here. The trend is still holding. We went to 260, 262. Oh, hang on, 259. Let me refresh that. Let me refresh it. Yeah, there we go. So no, we're not now. We're not now. We've broken it. Okay, so now we're going lower. That's why sometimes you got to look at it and think, hang on, you use a bit of common sense sometimes and you can look at it. Now, the next point is down here, 241. Glad I'm out of space. Yeah. Aye. Right. Thank you, Malk, for retweeting my post. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that a lot. Okay, let's make some videos I can put out later. Okay. The time is 1:33. 1 hour 33. 1.33. Right. Production screen. Over here. Okay. Why are the overall markets going down today? We had a bit of a tech rally and now we're having a sell-off. And as you can see, the red is my account and the blue is the S&P. This is because I've gone more into Tesla right now, because I'm very excited about Tesla with all the new things that they're doing with the licensing potentially to Ford, and there's a reason to believe that Tesla is now going to be getting backing with Bitcoin. If you click above my head there, it'll take you to the Twitter post. Leave me your thoughts on that. And as we speak, the market just turns green again. So let me just turn around and turn the studio green again. The reason for this, defensive stocks are all going up because we've got the FOMC report on Wednesday. Click above my head and that'll take you to the FOMC report. Join us for that. And we've had a really good rally on tech. Tesla had a good earnings, but it sold off. And now tech is being sold off and defensive. We saw J&J rally. Breaking news there, Mullen has just gone up, but hey, it's 14 cents, worth nothing, right? After a reverse split, so it's less than a cent a share. So don't worry about Mullen. So now we're getting a bit of a sell-off. Now, Amazon, I trimmed off the top. I took some profits from Amazon. I took off some profits from Tesla, but now I'm buying back on the way down. I'm still very bullish. I don't think we're going to get a massive surprise on FOMC rate day. The market is pricing in that we're going to get another rate hike. Part of me wants that because my uninvested cash would like that. But I actually think we're going to get a pause, not a pivot, but a pause. I think that's what's going to happen. See if I'm right on Wednesday. Join me for that. But the overall markets are a bit off today. We are green though, in fact, but I am now being affected more by Tesla. I bought more Tesla. I got my highest ever position. I've gone from 14 shares to 21.5 shares. So I'm increasing my position up to 50 shares. Okie dokie. So if you want more videos that are coming out today with information I think you might want, I've got one here and I've got one down here. Go and check those out and join me back for another live show. As always, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, that's the markets. Virgin Galactic. Oh my dear God. Virgin Galactic, my booty. That's SPCE. Market. SPCE. Right. Virgin Galactic. Where do we see Virgin Galactic going? Well, we've had a sell-off with Tesla. We've had our earnings coming out now. J&J did great, beat the market. And Tesla did great too, but people are selling off. Virgin Galactic, I've been saying for the longest time now that we're going down to 150. I've not changed my opinion, I'm afraid. I know you'd love me to say things are different, but the reality is I still believe it's going to 150. We got flights coming up. Some people are saying, hey, but there's more tickets to be announced. There's stuff going on. I think Virgin Galactic are doing a bad job with the way they marketed this. They did it too early. It's lost momentum. It's not getting the news coverage that it should have. Virgin Galactic, I don't think it's going to do anything on the next flight. I don't think it's going to impress the institutions. I don't think it's going to impress the investors. I think people are still expecting the dilution, which, of course, if the stock doesn't rally, they have to dilute. They have no choice to dilute if they're going to build more rockets, which means the price will go down to 150. Then I want to buy at $1. And then I got to ask myself, do I want to buy at $1 if they are running out of cash? I don't know. So right now, Virgin Galactic isn't looking that good, not that promising. I've been saying this. I got out of the stock. People were unsubscribing from my channel for a while because they want me to be a rah-rah stock and say everything's great. Well, I won't do that. I'll only tell you the truth as I see it. And as I see it, the stock went down. I said the stock would go down, and it did. I made a 17% profit on the last flight. I think the energy, for now at least anyway, has gone from Virgin Galactic. I don't see any reason to see it pump from here. There's nothing to suggest it. Everything is about the stock being diluted. Everybody knows it. The big money knows it. The only people really buying it are retail investors, which I get it. You know, I'm a retail investor, except I try to think the way an institution thinks. I think, where is the real money going? Where's the big money going? Anyway, if you like my videos, not the news, but you like the videos for the honesty, smash the like button. I want all my members to make money. That's what we're here to do. We're here to make money. We're not here to promote and buy Richard Branson another island. Not that it matters. He's not in the stock anyway. But you know what I mean. Anyway, if you want more videos as I bring them out with Virgin Galactic chart analysis, other things like that, check over here and down here and you'll see more information. As always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, Virgin Galactic. DWAC. Well, ooh, okay then. Shall I make a video on DWAC? No, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to be brought into a gambling stock. Crag made some money. Congratulations, mate. Coming up now. Yeah. I could get views on DWAC, but I just don't want to be a stock that talks about gambling, because that's what it is, right? Trying to be credible. Could be a funny video though, couldn't it? I could make it comedy, right? Couldn't I? Anyway. Amazon. Is it worth buying back into Amazon? Well, what happened yesterday, we sold off the top. I sold about 10 shares of Amazon because we've had a really good rally. The reason why I'm in Amazon in the first place is not because of the online shopping, even though that's great. We always get a bit of a rally around prime time and then it sells off. It's all about researching the stock and knowing how it always reacts at different events. And I study this, 10 hours a day for the last 2 years. So you see the reaction. I sold some off the top. However, I've not sold any more than that. And the reason is because Amazon is massively investing in AI, as are other stocks, even J&J. You think of J&J, you think of talcum powder, but actually it is all about AI robotics as well. So you need to be aware of that. Amazon, though, it's worth taking some profits when it was up. I'm not selling anymore. I want to hold my position. If we do get a bit of a drop, I'll buy more. But Amazon's got a long way to go. I see it as at least a $200 stock in the next two years. So I'm holding my Amazon position. Why we're selling off, it's very obvious to me, and I'll show you why. Because we've got tech being sold off, moving into next week's FOMC report. So we're seeing J&J rally, we're seeing Coca-Cola rally. They're the defensives. That's what I'm already in. So I sell at the top and then I buy the dips. I'm not buying Coca-Cola. I'm not buying J&J. I'm selling off the top. And I also sold off the top from Amazon as well when that peaked. But always buy when everyone's selling and sell when everyone's buying. It's quite simple, straightforward strategy. So Amazon, for me, it's not a buy right now. It's got to go a bit lower, but I've got a good position anyway. It's 29%. Sorry, it's 15.5% of my overall portfolio. So I'm very exposed to AI. This is how I do it. They've got a big investment in IonQ. So this is the way to go. If you want IonQ, you could buy it directly, or you could benefit from owning Amazon. Anyway, there you go. So what do you think today? Are you in Amazon? Are you preparing for the FOMC report, which is coming up very, very shortly? Now, if you click above my head, that will take you to the FOMC report. We are going to cover it live. And join us for that. It's always a big event and always presents opportunity to trim, buy back, your positions off the top of your position. Always an opportunity. Anyway, if you want more information about Amazon-related stocks or things I think that might suit you, click over here and down here, and you'll get more information. As always, until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, Amazon. What else do we want to look at this morning? Apple not really doing a great deal. Next Era Energy. Yes, NEE. We want to cover this. NEE. NEE, straight after that. This is important. Solar. Right. And we need to be green for this one. A law case going on. Right. Next Era Energy. What's my strategy of this one? Now, this is a very specific strategy. We've got an alert on Benziga at the moment about a law case going on, which doesn't look good. However, it's not affecting the stock very much. In fact, it's rallying up quite nicely. But there's a couple of reasons for this. The court case really isn't having much effect, and I don't know how much validity is in that. I've not seen any evidence that is credible yet that I want to share with you. So this is Next Era Energy. This is my position. I've got two positions. I've got my Roth IRA where I trade tax-free, and I've got my brokerage position over here. And my brokerage position is much bigger. It's my long-term investment, and I'm up on it. The dividends are great, so I keep it for that. But Roth IRA, I've got a smaller position of 688, but I have a very specific thing I'm going to do with this. Now then, we've got the earnings for Next Era Energy on Tuesday. We'll be, of course, covering it live, and I'll give you the link to that in a minute. You can join us for it live. So, if Next Era Energy goes up 5% today, I'm going to sell my Roth position, and that'll give me a 6.5% profit, which will be great. Ahead of the market, making some money, whatever. The reason for this is two reasons. If the information around the court case is accurate and it drives the stock price down, I've taken some profits, fair enough. But mostly we've got the weekend coming up, then we've got Monday, and then of course Tuesday is the earnings. This stock tends to rally up towards earnings. Now the expectations is up, and I think we could beat it. However, will it beat it enough? Stocks don't always go up because we beat on earnings. They have a little bit of a drop because people said it's not as much as I expected, or they take profits at this point. So my strategy is this. If we can get up 5% today, I will sell my Roth, take a tax-free gain, profit in a nice profit, tax-free, lovely. That way I'm protected if the news is true about the court case, should that happen over the weekend. On Monday, we'll get close to the earnings. If it doesn't go up 5% today, I will hold to Monday. Monday, we might get that 5%. Then I'll be out regardless of what I think the earnings are going to do. Then when the earnings comes out, there'll always be some volatility. If it goes up, I've got my main position benefiting from that, so I'm still in. That's great. If we do get it drop, which more likely we will, because even if it beats earnings, it's never enough. The street don't like it, and it's not as much as they was hoping for. It could drop, and we're only up 5%, so I'm in a position where I could easily buy back lower than where I was in the first place because I bought it too high anyway. I could then buy it back, and I want to buy it back because I've got another couple of weeks to be in on the stock for the ex-dividend date to get those juicy dividends. So that's my strategy. Own it today. If it goes up 5%, I will sell it. If it only goes up 1 or 2%, which is up 2% now, I will hold it over the weekend. On Monday, I will try and get it up 5%. I will then sell it. We'll then cover the earnings live, and hopefully you'll join us for the earnings. If you click above my head, that will take you to the earnings of Next Era Energy. We'll have the earnings, and then after the earnings, we will be able to buy it back because I've only made 5%, and there could easily be a 5% drop. So buy it back with the profits. That way I'm back in with the dividends as well. So I've won on all counts. So that's how I'm playing it. What's your thoughts on Next Era Energy? If you want more solar related or relevant videos, click over here and down here, and you might find some more information that I think you'll find interesting. But join us for the earnings on Next Era Energy. That is on July the 25th, and that is pre-market. So get up early and join us for that. Take care. All right. I'm out of DWAC. There it goes. Congratulations to those who made some money on DWAC. Next Era Energy, Enphase, Coca-Cola, J&J, J&J, Not for now. Tesla. Okay. Tesla's red. Reminder for Mattel, I'll do it right after this. Okay? I'll do it right after this for you. That's a promise. Okay. Tesla. What's happening with Tesla today? Well, this is what happened. We had a good earnings. The earnings was great. However, the street don't like it. Why don't the street like it? Because at the end of the day, if the institutions dump it, the big money dumps it, it goes down, which would pose the question, who is the real bulls in Tesla in the first place? Anyway, as we can see, Tesla's going down. I had at the time 16 shares. I sold 2 of them at the top. I took a profit from the top. I've now started to buy back. I bought another 7 shares with my profits on the way down. I've now got 21.5 shares of Tesla spread over my brokerage and my Roth IRA. Now then, we reported this morning, if you've not yet seen it, click above my head. I have a Twitter post. And the Twitter post that I put out, did some research, and I found out a little bit of information I'm going to share with you on the screen right now. This information about Tesla. Is Tesla about to accept Bitcoin again? If you go and click above my head, you can go and find the link to Twitter and you can vote and leave me your thoughts on this. Are they about to accept Bitcoin again? Elon Musk said they would when it got greener, which it is now. A lot more of the mining farms are actually renewable energy, using renewable energy. As you can see, over 50% of Bitcoin mining is now renewable. But also some evidence to suggest that some code on the website is there to suggest that Elon Musk is about to bring it back. We saw a bit of a rally this morning on Dogecoin. That's also rallies when we get news like this. So anyway, go and check that out. But Tesla also, the reason why it's down, in my opinion, is because the street does not like uncertainty. And in fact, when the question was put out, who are the bulls of Tesla? And I've got another post on Twitter about that. It's not about the retail investors, even though retail investors are massively in on Tesla with Robinhood. It's institutions that dump this. And the reason for it is for 2 reasons. One, they can't value what is the true value of FSD, even though I believe it's going to be the biggest part of Tesla, because people are going to buy a Tesla that they can have going out doing robo-taxis while they're at work. Imagine I'm at work right now in the studio doing my show and my car's driving around taking people from place to place, earning money. I like that. I think that's good. The street don't like that because they can't quantify it. They can't decide what that's worth, so they dump it. I think it presents opportunity to sell at the top. Even Elon Musk said that. He said he loves the investors. Remember, he didn't say he loves the scalp traders. He said he loves the small investors. He said sell it high, buy it back low. He literally told people on the stock, on the earnings call, to do that. So I did. Not because he said so, because I was going to do it anyway. I took a profit on the top and now I'm buying back lower. So the street don't like that. They can't value in FSD. But the street also do not value this next part at all. And do you know what that part is? Well, if you smash the like button, as if by magic, I will magically tell you what that is. Well, I'm going to tell you what that is. The big part of, another big part of Tesla, which I think potentially could be as exciting, at least in the short term, for full self-drive, would also be, and I find this very exciting, we are talking about, I'm going to cut the video there because I can't remember what I was going to say. I'll cut the video right there. Let that just run a second. I'll cut it there. My brain just gone blank. This is good, isn't it? Making a live video. What I was going to say was, this is early setting of Alzheimer's, by the way, so I hope they sort that drug out quick because I want some of that. I'm going to keep it on this scene until I can remember. Oh, yes. Okay, I've got it. Okay, another point that the street have not yet priced in, of course, and that is, very importantly, and I forgot again. How's that happened? I need to leave this in for I need to leave this in for bloopers, right? Okay, I might leave a bit of this in. My brain's going. Been a busy morning. I've been up all night researching Bitcoin on Tesla. No, I've got it. The licensing. This is a thing that happened online on Twitter, that Elon Musk was in talks with Ford, and it was all about whether we license Ford the technology of their full self-drive. However, it's not full self-drive at all. It's just autopilot. Now, if you want full self-drive, this is the good thing about it, you need to buy a Tesla. However, if you've got a Ford or a Chevrolet or a whatever, you can't have full self-drive. That requires a completely different car. But they can upload the software to those manufacturers for autopilot. Now, autopilot is not full self-drive. It's completely different. You're not going to be able to order a robo-taxi with autopilot. Autopilot is a step up from where they are. And where they are right now is lane control, which is pretty rubbish. I've had it before, and I don't think it's that good. Autopilot is the car will drive itself somewhat, but you've got to be there, and you can't just send your car off like with full self-drive. So why is this good for the stock for Tesla? Well, it's good for the stock because Tesla can license that out and make about a 90% profit of $1,000 reward from those other manufacturers. Can you imagine when Ford sell a car, they're making $1,000 for Tesla? I don't really think that they're going to want to do that. Not really, because, I mean, let's be honest, you're semi-promoting Tesla. But, however, I think they've got no choice, because people are, if they're going to buy a Ford, they're going to want autopilot. And let's be honest, Ford is not anytime soon going to produce the software. And that's where Tesla have got the edge. So I think they're going to license it. And then, of course, not only is Elon Musk going to make even more money, which is going to drive even more growth towards Tesla, the share price will go through $300 very, very quickly. Not only that, you've also got the fact that people are going, hang on a minute, why am I even bothering buying a Ford? Why don't I just buy a Tesla? But Ford are going, well, we've given you full self-drive, and they're going to go, well, we've given you autopilot. I might as well just buy full self-drive and go all in. Anyway, and of course, we've got the extra stimulus right now, a full self-drive being transferable to your new Tesla. It's only done over the next quarter, though. Elon Musk is giving it a bit of an amnesty, a bit of a one-off right now. That's what he said, at least. Anyway, so I think that for me, that the stock is oversold right now. I think that the street don't like it. They can't quantify and value these things. So for me, it just gives me opportunity. Now, it does mean for the first time, however, my portfolio is not beating the market, because I have bought more Tesla. So if you look here, I am not for the first time beating the market, because the blue line is the S&P. I'm the red line, and I'm slightly down. So if I can live with that, which I can't really, I like always beating the market. I don't like that I'm not beating the market. I want to be the best investor in the world, and now I'm behind the market. It's because Tesla is a bigger part of my portfolio. So it'll push me up ahead of the market, but it'll also bring me down. But can I live with that? You're damn right I can. I don't mind if it goes down lower. I'll just keep buying down. Some people are holding back for some really, really low price. I don't really care. I've got a good position. I don't mind buying it every 5%. I'll buy another 1 or 2 shares until I can end up with my 50 shares of Tesla this year. All right, there you go. Click above my head if you want to go to the Twitter post and vote and leave comments in our Twitter post regarding Bitcoin and Tesla, and another information about Tesla over there as well, to do with why you should own a Tesla. I did a full breakdown of the benefits. Go and have a look at that. Shall I give you the link for that as well? Yeah, there's a link for that as well. But more related tester videos over here and other things that you might see, go in, have a look down there. Until next time, thank you very much. Take care of yourselves and each other. All right. Now then, we've got a review for somebody. We've got a review. Can someone remind me what the stock was, please? Okay. Oh, I've gone green again. Nice. Right. What was the review? Someone want me to review a stock. That drug is very expensive. Most people can't afford it. Yeah, I know. CXAI Simp Play for GFAI, says Kitty Chan. Robo Taxi plus Optimus. Absolutely. Loud work. Thank you for that. Yeah. Yes, dear, for the weekend. GFA went up. Made some money, Queen. Great. Sold at 22. Let's have a look at DWAT. Where did it go? Yeah, back down again. Yeah, I'm not making videos on it. Can you tell me how to lose 30 grand on... Can you tell me how did you lose 30 grand on Virgin Galactic? How? Kept buying it when it was 35 bucks. That's how. Very easy to lose money on Virgin Galactic. I bought it at 35 bucks. I had margin. I doubled up my position. I was paying interest on margin. I got out of margin. I wasn't margin called, even if you like, I was technically margin called. It was getting close to it and I got out. And I decided to get out of margin, not because I was margin called, because I technically wasn't. It was just alerting me that you're getting on it. I did it because I got COVID over Christmas and I thought, what if I died? You know, my wife wouldn't have a clue about my portfolio and I've got all this debt and margin, so I got out of it. So anyway, but yeah, I lost over 30,000 on Virgin Galactic. Yeah, rubbish. Kept buying it, selling it. I also made some very early mistakes, and those early mistakes were selling without being aware of the FIFO rule, first in, first out. Which now I'm fully aware of. If you buy stocks and then you buy more, the stocks you're selling is the first in, first out, unless you lot sale that you either you contact Robinhood afterwards and say, I want to sell specific stocks. Also, on top of that, there are other companies, other brokerages that provide that service. Robinhood don't provide that right now. I hope they will in the future. But I was selling stocks that I thought I was making money on. I actually wasn't. I had margin, which was costing interest. I was buying, and then the stock kept going down. So yeah, my portfolio, if you look at it, I'll show you my all-time position. My all-time position is now down 35 grand. There you go. You can see how overall. But here I had 10 stocks at $10. Now I have 1 million stocks at $1. So I'm in a much better position, even though I'm down. I'm just holding, and you can see year to date on my portfolio, I'm ahead of the market. I'm up 25%. The markets are up 19%. So I've not really lost it because I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. And I've got more stocks, better stocks. All I've done is get out of Virgin Galactic because Virgin Orbit took 2 grand. And Virgin Galactica took about 30. So, yeah, that's how I did it. The Virgin brand is just poisonous to me right now. It just keeps losing money, and all we ever do is keep funding losses, and that's all we ever seem to do. Anyway, there it is. Take it as you find it. Mattel, there it goes. All right, let me do it now. You will great with Tesla on the long term. I think so. I've got 21.5 now. Mattel, let's do it. Get on the trial list. It's free. Maybe you can get paid too. I'm 64. I had the same problem remembering stuff. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but you don't do it live on a show, do you? I do it in front of the world. The whole world goes. Every year I watch this show, Martyn forgets more stuff. Last year he forgot a bit. Now he forgets a lot, and you can see it, right? All right, as my portfolio goes up, my memory goes down. It's kind of like, Anyway, it's easy to lose money on them. Yes, there's been there, done that. That's like a bad drug, getting into it every now and then. Anyway. Okay, Mattel. So F. Caban, if you're a member of our channel, you are entitled to a full backtest review of a stock. I don't go into the balance sheet, but I do this if you are a member of my channel. So for the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes in fact, this is not going to be very entertaining. It's not meant to be. It's meant to be just looking at some information. And that's what we're going to do now. Mattel. You mentioned earlier, the Barbie doll thing. That was a bit of a joke though, right? Okay, so we're going to compare it. We're going to do some reviews. Here we go. This is Mattel. S&P. Let me prepare my screens. Okay. And we're going to do a back test as well. And we're going to see if it's worth 1945. Brilliant. So we can do a full back test. Okay, here we go. Let me punch into my software all the information. We all had some Mattel toys, didn't we? Everybody did, didn't they? I didn't have a Barbie doll. I think I had an Action Man. Anyway. Okay. Okay. All right. We got the information that we need. Just reading up some information before I bring it to you. Wow, this is an interesting one. This is an interesting one, no question about it. Wow, this is an interesting one. Not seen one like this. Very interesting. Right. Okay, here we go. So, Mattel, Matt, and check the time. This is not supposed to be entertaining or anything like that. This is just a review of the stock. Without looking into the financials too heavily, 206. Right. We are set. Right. Let's do another backtest review of a stock. If you're a member of my channel, I can dedicate 10 minutes to your favorite stock or something that you're interested in live in my show. Let's talk about Mattel. One of my members, this is F. Caban, has asked me to do a backtest and review of Mattel. So let's have a quick look at Mattel. If you are a member of my channel and you'd like this, tap the like button and I can do one for you. So what is Mattel? Let's break it down to 10-minute review. We're not going to go into the deep dive with the financials, just some general information, okay? All right. Mattel, of course, we all know about Mattel. We all had the Action Man and some of you had the Barbie doll, of course. Mattel engages in the ownership of children's and family entertainment franchises. It operates through the following segments in North America and International and American Girl. Let's zoom out just a little bit so you can see the whole picture there. There you go. I'll cut it there a minute. That's probably a bit better. I'll cut it there. Mattel engages in the ownerships of children's and family entertainment franchises. It operates through the following segments in North America, International, and American Girl. The North America and International segments focus on marketing and selling toys and consumer products. The American Girl segment, it includes marketing, retailing, and publishing, dedicated its mission to help girls grow up with confidence and character. The company was founded by Elliot Handler, Ruth Handler, and Harold Matson in 1945, and its headquarters in California. The listed name is Matt Mattel, common stock. Okay, now we all remember this, of course. We all think about it with Barbie and I think Action Man, isn't it? But anyway, and certainly Barbie. And right now we've got some interest because of the Barbie doll movies. Anyway, let's have a quick look. Let's go a little bit deeper into this one just a minute. The CEO, there you go, is a name I'm not sure I can pronounce very well. Jon Kreis, I hope I've pronounced that correctly. 33,000 employees in California. It's been around since 1945. It's a 7.51 billion market cap. High today is 2178. 52-week high is 24, so it's been slightly higher this year. Price to earnings ratio, 28.97. Okay. Little bit perhaps pricey, perhaps. We'll consider that in a minute. Low today, 21, 52-week low, 15. No dividend stock. This is purely a growth stock. However, is it a growth stock today? Well, back in 1945, things were very, very different, and we can see that, and we're about to show you why. So let's have a look. Is it going to have a rebound? So that's... That is a little bit about what Mattel is, of course. Most of you already knew that. But let's have a look at the 5-year chart. It doesn't look that dissimilar to the S&P, does it? We had a big drop here, March 2020 with COVID. How did they cope? Similar sort of thing. It fell off a cliff, rallied, but a little bit similar. However, it's not the company it used to be, and we're going to demonstrate that now. Been around in 1945, did well in the early years, of course. When Barbie came out, everybody bought it. It was the favorite toy in the 50s and the 60s. Now it's getting a big resurgence because of the movie. However, we need to look back if we're going to compare and review a stock. We need to compare its long term as well as short term. So over the last day, it's up today, 0.16. Over the week, it's up 0.72. And it's had a bit of a resurgence, perhaps, since the movie came out. The last month, it's up 3.75 and 9.89. People are talking about it. But I think it's important to note that, for me anyway, a movie isn't really going to give me a reason to buy into a stock. That's very short-lived. But anyway, over the last 3 months, it's had a bit of a rally. Not too bad. Over the last year, 14.84. I could have made more money on any other stock over the last year. However, the last 3 months, 9%. Again, over the last 3 months, most stocks have made that. Most good quality stocks have made that. But this is what makes it interesting and why it's worth talking about today. And is it potentially one for the future? Look, if you put $10,000 back in 1985, you would have 10,365 today. You'd have made a profit of 0.29. Not very good. I beg your pardon, not 0.29. Ignore that. That's a CAGR. You'd be up now 10,000. You'd be up $365. Not good since 1985. It's seen a bit of a resurgence in the last few years, but since it's been around since 1945, not very good, right? Not very good at all. But I can only measure since 1985. All right, so we're at $365, whereas the S&P would have made you 4x, $44,000 since 1985. So comparing the S&P and Mattel, not that good at all. You wouldn't want to own that. However, let's look at the chart and we can see a little bit more. Now this, I have set it from 1985, even though I can't show the whole thing on this particular chart. Since 2011, you can see the S&P was behind Mattel was up, and then over there you can see it was in 2014. It started to decline, had a little bit of a resurgence, and then it fell away. So over the last 10 years or so, it's not done very well at all, as you can see. We're starting to get a bit of a rally now. It's starting to grow again, but not really as fast as the S&P. So I don't know. It's a very, at the moment we've got a little bit of action going on short term because of the movie, but would I buy it? I don't know. I think Mattel was the darling, of course, of Barbie back in the 50s and the 60s. We've got a bit of a resurgence now. It's down, but would I buy it? No. No, I wouldn't, because you're too vulnerable. You're too exposed to a small sector like this. I don't know. And I think if once the movie dies down, the trend might go out of it. It might be fun to own. It might be a bit of there might be there might be some opportunity here, but I just think there are better opportunities elsewhere. For me, it's not a buy. What do you think? I'd like your thoughts below. Mattel, a little bit of a review there, comparing it to the S&P. Over the long term, it's made no money. The short term, it's done a bit better. When the news dies out around the film, will that make much difference? Well, maybe. It's not for me. I think there's better opportunities out there. Remember, it's not about anything other, really, is it, than just making profits. You're looking for a company that's going to give you the best return. Is Mattel the best option? Doesn't give a dividend. There's no reason to own it other than a growth stock. Do you see it exploding in the next 5-10 years? I don't know. I don't see any reason why. Who knows? I've not got into the financials. This is only a very, very slight dive into it. I would like to look at the financials. Does it have a lot of debt? What's its balance sheet like? What's its profit margins? Maybe there's something there. But for me, looking at that, comparing it to the S&P, and looking at when it reacted and what it did at certain periods of time, I don't see it as a buy for me, but maybe you do. There you go. So anyway, if you want more information, click above my head. That'll take you to my social media. You can contact me, and you might want me to do a review and make a video on your favorite stock. Click over here and down here for more stocks related to this, and more videos related to this that you might find interesting. As always, until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. I saw today on Virgin Money are closing more branches. I saw today that Virgin Money are closing more branches in the UK. That's not a good advert for the Virgin brand. No. I've actually said many times that I think we're going to see the regional banks go away, and you're going to end up with 4 or 5 big banks. Not that Virgin is a regional bank, but I think with the extra regulation around banks, you can't make any money from a bank. I mean, you look at Bank of America and see what it's made over 5 years. Nothing. So I don't see any point really owning banks. And I think with crypto and all the rest of it going to come to the front, I think regional banks are going to struggle. We've seen more regulation coming in, and rightly so. Anyway. Let me just read this a minute. F. Caban, why did you remove the comment? I can see the comment. The comment is absolutely fine. Thank you for reviewing. You're very welcome. I wanted your feedback. So next time I give you a stock to review, it would be better than this one. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it's, I mean, it's good to review it. I will make that as a video and post it out later. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Review PGR. General Golden God, you have to be a member of my channel and for me to spend 10 minutes on one stock. Thank you for reviewing. I wanted your feedback so next time I can find a stock with better components of what you mentioned. That's okay. Fair enough. I can find a stock with the better components of what you mentioned. All right. I'm out of DWAP, made $100. Can't complain. If it drops away down again next week, I'll get in again before the merger. Very nice indeed. Congratulations, Craig. Well done to you indeed. Brilliant. All right. Good stuff. Now then, we're going back up again. This is exciting. Virgin Galactic. Nope. Not worth buying. Rubbish. Can someone send me Virgin Bank closures in the UK? In fact, I can do it myself. Someone says, I saw today that Virgin Money are closing branches in the UK. Let me have a look at that. Virgin Money closures. Whoops, closures. All right. Okay. I wonder if I can get rid of that. How can I get rid of that? Okay. There you go. Okay. This is important. This is actually quite important. I'm going to add this to my Virgin Galactic video because this is important. Okay, 220 space add 220 bank. Okay, I'm going to add this to my Virgin Galactic video. Okay. All right. My overall portfolio is looking good and Tesla's coming back up. Good. Let's see if we can get it up from here. Doesn't mean we're going to, of course. But anyway, I want to just add this in. Okay, let's bring this in. I just want to add this little bit of information into our Virgin Galactic video. This isn't good news either. We know over the last few years, Virgin Orbit's gone down the toilet. Other Virgin companies have gone bust. Virgin Galactic could easily go bust over the next 18 months. It could easily run out of money, especially if it can't get the stock price up. But this has just come out of the UK. Virgin Money to shut a third of its UK branches. Now, you might say, what has that got to do with Virgin Galactic? It's got a lot to do with Virgin Galactic. Big institutions are running away from Virgin at the minute. They dumped the stock, at least they trimmed out their positions on Virgin Galactic when the flight happened. And now Virgin Money will close 39 of its. I'll just cut it there. Can I zoom in here? There we go. I'll cut it there. Let me get rid of that. There we go. There. Okay, I'll cut back to there. Virgin Money will lose 39 of its UK branches as fewer people use bricks and mortar branches and move to online banking, the firm said. This is important. I'm not going to go on about this. This is a Virgin Galactic video. But the point I'm making is a lot of banks are regional banks. I'm not saying that Virgin Galactic is a regional bank, but more regional banks are going to shut down because of the regulation. They're not making any money now. They're tightening things up. They can't take the risks. But any advertisement, anything negative towards the Virgin brand will ultimately will filter on down into Virgin Galactic. So this isn't good news for the Virgin brand, and it's not good news for Virgin Galactic. Now back with Virgin Galactic. All right. Okay, that'll do. All right. Thanks for letting me know, guys. I actually bank with Virgin Money. Would you regard, is it a regional bank? I don't know. I don't think it is. Anyway, I think it's time to wrap up the show. I've got to get these videos put out. Virgin Galactic is literally going nowhere. Down 3% today. Oh my God. My overall portfolio is good. Down very slightly, but really nothing. Considering I've got more exposure now to Tesla, it's actually doing all right. All banks are closing branches. Probably all banks will be done online. Yeah, you don't need a bank, do you? I just don't think it's good. Richard Branson is speed running riches to rags. Yeah, I think it's a concern. Anyway, you decide what you want, but I don't think it's good advertisement for him. Tesla, now we're still going down. It had a bit of a pop, a little return, and then it's going down again. I'll just keep my eye on this and buy some more. Shabbat Shalom, says Zach Zate. All right, let's get out of here. Day trader of the day. I forgot to do our breakfast bar this morning. Let's go into our breakfast bar. We only had Mike this morning. What's going on? What's going on with the breakfast bar? Only Mike coming. Do you know what? You cannot beat a bit of butter on toast. I don't care what you say. That's a lovely way to start the day. Lovely way to start the day. I like that. Go into our Discord server and you can be in our breakfast bar in the morning. Anyway, let's do day trader of the day. My portfolio is up again. Not quite beating the market, but I won't now until Tesla come back up again. Up 0.18%. All right. Let me check my NEE. 1.9 now. 1.9. Now, it's not about the $12, which is $12. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind owning that. I've also earned, have had dividends paid out yet? Buy. Older. 76. Okay, that's my all purchases. So let me just double check that again. 76, 66. Yeah, that's why I said I wanted 5%. Not making profit on all the stocks, I'm making profit on some. So overall, I'm making a profit. Right, now it's moving again. 2%. All right. See if we can get some money out of that today. If we can get 5%, I will sell it. I've not received any dividends on this yet, but as long as I buy back before the end of July sometime, then it's going to be fine. So this is perfect timing. I want to take some profits from this, put some money in cash to be available to buy the dip. We want to always have money to buy the dips on the earnings. Always. And we have got Google on the 25th. We've got Microsoft on the 25th. Tilray on the 26th. Coca-Cola on the 26th. Glad, which we was asked to do on the 26th. 27th, McDonald's. 27th, Amazon. 27th, Enphase. My God, I'm going to be busy. FFIE, August the 14th. IonQ, August the 14th. All of that's coming up. All right. Everyone got their scores in. All right. Let's go members only. Day trader of the day. Here we go. Oh, by the way, hang on a minute. I nearly forgot. Tonight is music night. Who's coming? Tony Bennett. He died today. Fly Me to the Moon tonight. All right? We'll do some Tony Bennett. Here is tonight's show. Let me give you the link. All right. Who's going to be the first to do it? Music night. Oh, hang on a minute. Friday night is music night. All right. Frank, a bit of Tony Bennett. Here you go. There you go. I'll give it you twice so you can see it. I'll pin it to the top. Oh, hang on. Done it wrong. Pin message. All right, you can all see that. We've got 4 likes already. Excellent stuff. Let me give it to all my guests on Rumble. Friday night is music night. Let me give it to my Facebook audience. Friday night is music night. There it is. And also give it to my Twitterers. What is the name for that? Twitterers? I've no idea. There we go. Friday night is music night. Okay. Next year, energy 2% now. Good. Make some profit from it. I will. Right. Day trader of the day. Go to members only. Blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Members only. Members only. Put a minute on the clock. I'm up 0.18. Oh, it's going up now. I'm up 0.3 now. Next year energy 2.12. Down 1.42. Down 2.43, down 2.1. Am I going to win? Am I going to win? I'm going to win. There's only 4 people voted, so let's give you a couple of seconds. Chiggy, pow, pow, said a chiggy, pow, pow. With the real Satoshi. Stand up, say please, stand up. Right. Looks like time's up. I have won. Look at that. That's my solar and my J&J and Coca-Cola that's doing that. There you go. And if Tesla starts to go up, I'm going to beat everybody. You're all going to be left in the dust. Oh, yes, you're going to be left in the dust. If my Tesla goes up, oh, I'm going to beat everybody. Going to be the greatest investor in the history of the world. So there we go. Congratulations, Martin. Damn right, you see. Yes, up 0.08. No, I'm not 0.31. I'm up 0.31. So I win. I am the greatest trader in the world. Thank you for my honest trades, Martin. You're very, very welcome. Give myself a thumbs up. Bloody right. Give myself a thumbs up. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. If my Tesla goes up, oh, you lot are in trouble. I'm going to be making so much money if my Tesla goes up and my solar, oh, you got no chance. I beat everybody. Look at that. Look at it. I beat Ben. I beat Nonny. Brilliant. I mean, it's worth noting that I haven't won for months. So, you know, let's not get too carried away with that, shall we? Anyway, Tesla's going up. And I'm just about to beat the market as well. Don't you love it? Right, okay, let's get out of here. Shall we get out of here? We need to really. Roll the credits. Roll the credits. I was very impressed with Stephen Lewandowski the other day and each other. He was right on it. I got a tip! Yay! Get in, I got a tip. I got a tip. I got a super chat. Fantastic. $2 from Zaxate. I love it. Thanks, mate. Brilliant. Now, what normally happens, if 2 people do it, everyone starts doing it. So, another person, please, and then we can start a little trend. All right, I'm green. Why am I red? There we go. Much better. Hang on. You just missed the credits. I'm going to roll them again. You missed the credits because you came in too late. Hang on a minute. Let's do it. Try again. You might get on the credits now. You did it just after I did it. No! Why hasn't it recognized the credits? What's going on? Hey. It's not recognized the credits. Here it comes. There it is.
You, trophy.
Yes! Fantastic. Right, I've got to get out of here. I think it's because you just did it slightly too late or I'm too early, whatever. Let me try again. I've got to go, running out of time. Oh, no. That's it. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your money. Take care of your crypto and each other. It might just come up. I've got to go. See you back in a bit. Everything's moving up now. Super chat. Zach's 8. There it is. Did it. Perfect timing. You impressed? You should be impressed.